Sarah Van Sickle, and I'm an ambassador here at National Fitness Center, and you are watching our #2 exercise with pregnancy series video.
Yes, I'm Erin Barnett, also pregnant. I'm from WVLT, I'm the morning anchor, and Sarah's going to be showing me some workouts today.
So excited.
Hi, my name is Sarah Van Sickle, and I'm an ambassador here at National Fitness Center. I love working out. I love being upside down, doing handstands and inversions. I eat pretty healthy, and I'm 19 weeks pregnant. So just like every baby's gonna be different, every woman's different too. So no matter your fitness journey, make sure you get any physical activity cleared with your doctor and your OB before you pursue that fitness while you're pregnant.
Well, I'm Sarah Van Sickle, and we are here with Erin, and she is also pregnant, has a little joy in there.
And just found out I'm having a little boy. You are too.
Oh, boys are the best. You were pretty active before you got pregnant, right? Tell me about what your routine was.
I would usually be in the gym up to 5 days a week, maybe 30 minutes or whatever I could fit in.
Yeah.
It really did help with my sleep. I did get intimidated, however, when I got pregnant, and of course with the sickness and being so darn tired all the time, I kind of slacked off.
Well, now that you're kind of starting to navigate working out again while you're pregnant, what do you do? What do you typically do now?
Yeah, being in the second trimester, I'm sure you can attest to this, you kind of get this new burst of energy. It's like, I'm getting my life back. But your body's changed so much. So I'm definitely, like I said, I've slacked off some. I'm not as active. I do a lot of walking.
Good.
Try to stay on my feet as much as I can. I have been scared of weights. That's one thing you said you're going to help me with.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many common misconceptions in pregnancy, which we've talked about a little bit. And one of them is definitely the use of weights.
Yes.
But I mean, you look absolutely amazing. It's going to be really fun. We're going to show her some exercises that she can do today to stay fit, to continue that level of fitness that you've already achieved. And so we're going to show her ways to stay healthy, ways to keep you and baby strong, and ways to do it safely. So
I'm excited.
me too. So the first exercise that we did were pelvic thrusts, and this is an incredible exercise to strengthen your posterior chain, which is just a fancy way of saying the back side of you. So strengthening your back muscles, strengthening your glutes, strengthening your hamstrings, which is extremely important when you're pregnant. You hold at the top for about 1 to 2 seconds, up to you, slowly lower down, come back up. One of the really important things we talked about during each exercise is making sure that you are breathing. It's easy to forget to breathe, but especially being pregnant, we want to make sure that we're circulating that oxygenated blood through our bodies at a regular interval to make sure we don't get lightheaded or dizzy, to make sure baby's getting enough oxygen, and that we're also getting enough oxygen. So another exercise that we tackled is how do you keep your core, which is constantly getting bigger, still engaged and conditioned in a safe way during pregnancy. And so once again, if lying on your back, flat on your back, is nauseating for you, or if it's uncomfortable, if it makes you dizzy or short of breath, then a stability ball is an excellent alternative. So as you can see, it molds to your back. And you just need to make sure that when you're getting on the stability ball, you're really careful. Obviously, not such a fun idea to slip off the stability ball and worry about protecting your baby at the same time. So be very careful when you're getting on the stability ball. But once you're on it, you are not doing a full sit-up, you're not doing a huge dramatic crunch. It looks like a very basic exercise, but you're just engaging just enough to get a little bit of engagement at your upper abs, at your top core, your rectus abdominis. So as you're squeezing in, once again, on your way down, you breathe in. On her way up, she's breathing out. I also told her she can mix it up a little bit and add a little twerk through those obliques and turn to the side a little bit and alternate each way. But once again, you can see what a small range of motion that is. So the next exercise that we did were squats, and everybody knows or has heard about squats if you're in a gym setting, but not everybody has correct form doing squats. Squats can be one of the most beneficial exercises that you can do while you're pregnant, or it can be one of the most detrimental depending on your form. As you can see, Erin caught on really, really quickly. Her squat form was excellent. When you do squats, you make sure that your weight is in your heels, not your toes, that your knees never come over your toes as you're on the descend, on the way down, and that your booty is sticking out behind you. So one of the rules of thumb, an easy way to tell if your weight is dispersed correctly while doing a squat is ask yourself, well, when I'm at the bottom of the squat, can I wiggle my toes? If you can wiggle your toes like Erin was able to at the bottom of your squat, then your weight's dispersed correctly and you're doing a great job. Another big thing is to make sure that your chest stays up, sticking that chest out, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Pretend you have 2 glasses of water on each shoulder and that you don't want to lean forward because you don't want that water to spill. So you're working the alignment through your entire back, you're working the muscles that surround your spine, you're working your hip flexors, you're really helping loosen up those hips as well, and definitely your glutes. So it's working so many different things at once. I love this exercise. Just make sure that you're doing it correctly, make sure you're breathing while you do it. So the last exercise that we worked on were bicep curls, and it seems like a really basic exercise if you've heard of gym exercises, but Erin was intimidated of weights when she found out that she was pregnant, and so this was a way for us to introduce weights in a safe setting that wasn't going to potentially harm her or the baby. And so one of the biggest things I told her before she starts any type of resistance training, or really any exercise in general, she wants to tighten her core. She wants to get those Kegels, as you've heard them, which means sucking that belly button in towards your spine as deeply as you can. And so making sure that you're always keeping your core tight and loaded is really important. And then once she was stabilized through her core, then we could start her reps on her bicep curls. Once again, we talked about breathing. Upon contraction, she was breathing out. When she was relaxing on that eccentric load, she was breathing in. So it was just an awesome opportunity. It was cool to see that she could still operate with weights without feeling intimidated or worried that she was posing any threat to the baby. So it was fun to see her get that little release and also build those arms to be really strong, to be able to hold her new little baby boy.
Here at the National Fitness Signature Club, there's always something for you. So no matter what stage you are in your pregnancy, no matter what stage you are in your fitness journey, come on by and we'll set you up.